Hello and thank you for joining Content on Now TV, the TV show that hosts authors from many countries trying to learn a bit more about their publishing journey. We are very, very happy to have with us from Italy, Alessandro Boccaletti. Hello, Alessandro.
Okay. Hi, Nathaniel. Nice to hear you.
Nice to be here with you again. We'll talk about your new book, Veritas, but first, we would like that the international readers will get to know you personally a bit better. If you could share with us the one precise second, the one precise moment that turned your life into a story of success, what was it?
Was a background of experiences and love for this planet and my traveling experiences that allow me to build knowledge and awareness and to deliver these my emotions in my books.
When you're talking about your experience, let's drill down to one experience, one moment, one travel, one picture, one bit of your heart, the most profound one, when it was?
Was diving, and when I was discovering the underworld world and to see nature at its origin.
When was the first time that you started diving and revealing the secrets of the ocean?
1987, I believe.
You were at the age of?
Was in the 18th, 19th. I was just after my teenager ages.
And you remember at the age of 18, 19, the first spectacular view that you are seeing the deep blue?
Yes, it's an experience that any diver will never forget. To be there, to see the blue around you, yourself. And this is actually was in the Cayman Islands. So a location where you have more than 50 meters of visibility, and with the sand bottoms and the reef around there, you could see all this life, all these fishes, this uncontaminated water, and you could really feel submerged in nature, 100%.
It's amazing because this sort of activities and wonderful look that you were seeing, it became part of the inspiration for your books. And Veritas, from your perspective, and you're seeing and imagining the international reader in Europe, in the UK, in Italy, in China, take us to the first venue of this wonderful book.
It's the connection between our life on Earth and our life in the oceans, and the connection in life. Oceans, it's our life. It's part of our origins, and in Veritas, you can see the connection between the oceans and ourselves. It's an amazing trip.
So this kind of trip, take us to the most meaningful picture that you would like that the international reader would grab to his heart from Veritas.
In Veritas, a reader during this journey, because it is a journey, and it's a fantastic journey for a reader. You can really get a connection between our life on Earth, as I say, when we walk on the land, and our origins from the sea, where we were born, probably. And we get today the sustainable element for our life, that is oxygen. The oceans provide us the element of life.
And the story of Veritas, please lead us in from A to Z, basically, if you have 30 seconds, just to help us go through the journey without any spoilers. Please, Alessandro.
Yes. Dr. Alex Bauman, a scientist, immigrated to Australia, a beautiful country, that during, with some health problems, because was an obese, but with a passion that was diving. During one of his trips, he discovered something, a coral with enormous potentials, And from the water to the lab, he rediscovered the elements that connect the oceans with the human body, and defined an obesity vaccine. This obesity vaccine is tested on himself, very successful. And in that moment, he started to have friends and enemies, like always. As there is an organization that is against the innovations, and there is another organization that are in favor of innovations. And the reader in this fantastic book will be able to balance the two elements, hate and love, hate and love. And this travel, that is a worldwide novel, will bring the reader to discover many elements of our current life and our current problems and possible solutions.
That's amazing, and we'll have another conversation also regarding a different angle of Veritas. But before we end this conversation, I would like to have, if you can reveal, the secret of the connection between hate and love within your life. If you could share a story of this connection in your personal life, Alessandro.
Mm-hmm. Hate and love.
Hate and love.
Hate, yes. Love, it's connected very much with the family and our society. This is 100%. As any society is structured between family, education, work, and our home. I believe everybody loves its home
Exactly.
in its entirety. Hate, it's the opposite, it's destruction. So war, it's hate. What is war? What is for? What are the benefits of a war? It's a human negativity that when applied does not take any benefits to any of us and to the planet, as we know, beside a lot of hate that you generate with any war. You get an incredible amount of pollution to our planet, and this is not supportive. I don't have any practical example of a case where war is good for society.
Alessandro Boccaletti, I want to thank you so much for this conversation. It's part of a series of conversation that we are having regarding this wonderful book and books series that you are creating in Europe. And to thank you so much for joining us here from Italy. Thank you very much, Alessandro.
I appreciate it. Thank you again.
Thank you. And if you have any questions regarding Veritas to Alessandro Boccaletti from Italy right now, please don't hesitate to use all the means of communication in the social networks, also in our website, and we'll be more than happy to connect the dots, love and hate, Veritas. Thank you so much for joining Contento Now TV.